I'm in Baton Rouge for the ribbon cutting ceremony for the new Vantage health plan location here, and I'm so excited to be a part of it. Vantage has been such a huge support for the Miss Louisiana organization.
It's our grand opening of our retail shop here in Baton Rouge. Vantage is a major medical health insurance. We also have Medicare products to anyone that has Medicare A and B. We're an option on the exchange, healthcare exchange. Also, we're an option to all state employees in every parish, and also to state retirees that have Medicare A and B are also eligible to get our plan. When you call Vantage Health Plan, you can get somebody on the phone. That's what we tout. We have great customer service, the service that builds loyal customers. We have a very loyal following with our customer base. With having our office down here, it gives us a presence at Baton Rouge. It gives a name with a face, if you will. A place where people can drop by, have a cup of coffee, get their questions answered, and also if they need to buy insurance, they can also buy it here in our shop on Essen Lane. We started in Monroe, Louisiana, and that's where our corporate headquarters are. We opened an office in Shreveport, and we were looking to move south. We've expanded in every parish, so Baton Rouge was our first place to come to. We're now looking for office space in New Orleans and also in Lake Charles area as well. We're excited about our wellness programs that we have. We're excited about our customer service. We're excited about all the different things that we're doing expanding south. Our company's growing. We're now over 600 employees, and it's rapidly growing. I think Louisiana is doing really well having Vantage Health Plan. We are a Louisiana company. Our employees are housed here. When you call our member service line, you talk to people who live here in Louisiana. They know the lingo, the north, the south. We got a lot of different cultures here. It's a great state. I love traveling it. I love going down South Louisiana, seeing my Cajun friends. It's great.
Healthy living is important to me because I was a lifelong athlete. I was a collegiate athlete at LSU, and I have reaped the benefits firsthand of why it's important to be physically active. You know, it teaches discipline and teamwork and all these life lessons, and I encourage kids to do the same thing. And it's a perfect fit with our partnership for Vantage with me, because Vantage is about promoting healthy living, not just about insurance claims. They want people to be healthy overall.
Welcome to Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge Vantage. I'm Michael Eccles. I'm the Director of Business Development, and I'm excited to be here. We've been talking about this location and expanding in this market for quite some time, and through the hard work of, well, almost every person that's here today, and if not every person that's here today and a lot that are not, we have a great office, a great location, a great new team that some have been with us for a while and some that have relocated and some that are brand new. So we are very proud and excited to have everyone here today to our ribbon cutting event, and we encourage you to stop by anytime, and enrollment season's right around the corner too, so stop by then as well. I have the pleasure today of introducing one of our newest spokespersons, Miss Louisiana, Lacey Sanchez. She is our health and wellness spokesperson, and I've asked her to come up and inspire us with a few words about not only Vantage but health and wellness and her platform, and why she thinks it's important we do what we do as a health plan and everybody should be doing as individuals. So, Lacey, come on up.
Thank you so much. As you said, my name is Lacey Sanchez, Miss Louisiana, and I would like to welcome Vantage Health Plan to my hometown right here in Baton Rouge. I'm so excited to be a part of this groundbreaking ceremony. Health and wellness is so important to me. As a lifelong athlete, I know why it's important to be physically active and why it's important to have our kids physically active. We teach them discipline and teamwork and overall health and wellness. And what I love so much about Vantage is that they're not just about insurance claims. They're about investing in people and making them as healthy as they possibly can be. And I think that speaks to the character of this company. I'm excited to be a part of this, and I wish them nothing but the best in the future. Thanks.
Thanks, Lacey. I also would like to thank a number of people that have helped coordinate to make today's event possible by getting us set up so we can have some food and a great environment. Our decorating team that came down yesterday and have worked tirelessly for the last 24 hours to put this thing back together. Connie Spivey, Sissy Jones are two of those folks on that team. Dell Tyler, Susan Elaine, Lisa Murphy. I know there were more people that were on that. Carol Ann Barnes that was on that bus and made all this stuff happen. And there are many of you that are out there. I may have missed you. We had our IT teams that have been down and invested in infrastructure. I'd like to thank Trey Rahilia. He's not here today, but his construction company had come in and put this office together for us rather fast. So we appreciate Trey and some of his family members that have helped make this possible. And there are, again, a bunch of other people that have helped put this together and make it all work. Our media team, of course, putting together our graphics and imagery and working on a moment's notice to make it all come together. So thank you all for what you're doing and making this happen, because you guys are truly the unsung heroes in this game. One guy that really didn't need an introduction, but he's sort of the leader of the marketing team and keeping folks focused and trying to bring on new people to Vantage. It's Billy Justice. Billy, come up and tell us a little bit about what's going on in Baton Rouge and your plans for the future.
Thank you, Michael. And Michael does a good job of seeking out our locations, and as we expand around the state, he's got a little gift for that. He's done a good job of fixing up some old buildings in downtown Monroe, and so he's good at picking them out, but we got to come in and make them look right once he does it. So, but thank you, Michael, for all you do. I first wanted to introduce our staff that was going to head up our office here in Baton Rouge. It just seemed like just a handful of years ago, we were opening up our retail office in Shreveport, and I was just in kind of awe back then that we had actually expanded into another office away from Monroe to begin with, and then today is just another great feeling as we've expanded down here into Baton Rouge, and we're looking for office space also maybe in New Orleans and in Lake Charles area, and those things are coming around the corner. But to all our staff that's going to be here today in this location in Baton Rouge, again, it's a full retail shop where you can come in and buy insurance or get your questions answered. Whether you're a state employee, you're buying individual insurance off the health exchange, or group health insurance. If you're an employer that needs health insurance, we've obviously got that too. But on our provider relations team that's here, that's helping signing up the doctors into our network, is an old Washita girl there from Monroe, Nikki Reynolds. Wave, Nikki. Next on our member service team is Lisa Ellington. And actually, as we were first opened our office up, I actually had the opportunity to listen to Lisa talk on the phone for about 4 or 5 calls, and it was really nice to hear the tone in her voice, how helpful she was, and that's what we do at Vantage. When you call, we have that compassion. We know that sometimes our members don't understand what they're looking at or their insurance, but it's that good, helpful voice that you hear with Vantage that helps, and Lisa's definitely a big part of that. Next is Big William Phelps. William's only been with us about 1.5 years, William, but about 1.5 years you've been with us. But at Vantage, we're growing so fast. 1.5 years is a long time, so you learn fast. I like dealing with. I've had a chance to talk with William several times. When you sit him down one-on-one and listen to his goals and direction and where he wants to go with his life, it's really inspiring, and want to do everything I can to help him get there. But he's taken a lot of that on himself to do the things and the discipline it takes to get where he wants. And William is a great member service rep. He's going to do a lot of good things for Vantage. Last but not least is Tyler Ginn. He's our account executive. I call him our tall little grown man. He's a young man, but he's wise among his years, and he's done the things that he started off very fast with Vantage. He actually, I asked the member service team to give me some goals that they wanted to accomplish. And when I read his when he first got to Vantage, it was just amazing at what he had planned for himself. And he's taken the time to do that. He's went to Shreveport, worked over in Shreveport in that market. He's now in Baton Rouge, which he calls home, or he wants to be home here in Baton Rouge. And so we've got him where he wants, and we hope that he stays here a while, and he's going to do a great job for us. So that's Tyler again. So thank you, Tyler. With every good insurance company or any corporation, it starts, I think, with good leadership, and it rolls down. And I think it's no exception with Vantage. Starting with our Vice President, Mike Briard, my immediate boss, who's back over there. What a great man. The fact that he's always looking out for us, the employees, he always has our side. He's always finding a way to try to increase our pay, particularly with a lot of companies whose salaries have been moving backwards the last 6 or 7 years. Our company has been growing, and our salaries have actually been growing as well. And Mike's a big part of that. He's a good man spiritually. He's a great businessman. He's a great mentor for me, and I enjoy going in to talk to him every chance I get. I get a little busy, and it's not as often as we used to, but and I've never seen anyone make him mad, except for me. But I didn't do it on purpose, but there's been a few times where I've made him mad. But he's a great guy. And above that, next is Dr. Gary Jones, our president CEO. You know, years ago, things weren't going so well. Adding membership was just very difficult. Vantage was it was out there, but it wasn't really catching on like we wanted it to. But he told me to just stick with the course, keep doing what we're doing. He says, I can promise you, if we keep doing what we're doing now, there will be people who want to hop on this bandwagon and be part of it. They will want to be part of Vantage. And he said, Billy, they will want to be you. And he says, and they'll want to ride your coattails to wherever you're going. And he says, and they will all come to you begging to come to work for here. And believe it or not, almost every day, my inbox and my email, or I'll get a phone call from someone says, please, can you please help me get a job with Vantage? And so it's done those things, and it's been under his leadership. He's a good businessman. He's a great doctor. He knows medicine. Vantage isn't just about paying insurance claims, but it's about investing in people and building customer loyalty. Right now, we have several companies with the Affordable Care Act, with the state group. Healthcare is kind of in a turmoil right now. People are trying to figure out what they're doing. But what we do here at Vantage is we build loyalty. And it's so comforting right now. We have several people calling Vantage, and they're saying, look, I just got this big packet in the mail. I don't want to read through all these choices. Just tell me how I keep Vantage. And that's what we do here is we build loyalty, and then we get that word of mouth going. So without further ado, I would like to have Dr. Gary Jones come up and say a few words. Thank you all for that.
Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Michael. Since this is our first office, and by the way, I'm very excited to be in Baton Rouge, I wanted to give a little history just for some of the people that may not know a lot about Vantage. Vantage, back in 1994 in northeast Louisiana around Monroe, was listed as one of the 4 cities in the nation that had the highest healthcare costs. And at that time, one of the largest employers in that area was trying to decide whether they wanted to move out of our area because they had lower healthcare costs in other locations, or if they wanted to invest and stay in our area. And they came to me and asked me, would I get some physicians together to work with them and their third-party administrator, who was John Hancock, to help them reduce their healthcare cost, or at least get it in line with the rest of the nation. I got about 20 physicians together, and we started working with them. And the first year we worked with them, it saved the company about $3 million. We did that, and for another 2 years, working with self-insured companies. Of course, the CEO of that company invited a few other companies to come talk to us, and we started helping them too. 2 years later, in 1996, we decided to get an insurance license so that we could offer the same consulting to fully insured groups. At that time, these larger companies rolled their self-insured plans into our fully insured product. And that was in 1996. This past year, that first company that we signed renewed with us for the 20th year. So I think that speaks to the fact that we're doing something right. I want to talk to you just a little bit, just to give you a little glimpse of what we do. We have 3 products that we're very proud of. Of course, our main one's our commercial group plan that we've been in for 20 years. We also have a Medicare Advantage product that we offer to people that are eligible for Medicare. And then recently with the healthcare reform and the exchange plans, we're one of 4 plans on the exchange plans. We are statewide already. We offer our products in all parishes in the state. And I guess being in Baton Rouge, probably one of the more important things is we are an option for all state employees in every parish all over the state of Louisiana. We have Medicare Advantage products for the ones that are eligible for Medicare, and we also have a commercial product that the active employees can choose. So again, we're glad to be in Baton Rouge. I want to tell you a little bit about our network design because it is different from other health plans. We have our standard network, which is our Vantage network, but it also includes the Verity Health Network, which is a very large network around Baton Rouge and Lafayette. And so those 2 networks are our Tier 1 or primary networks. We have a little smaller network called Affinity Health Network that we've been working on for the past couple of years. And Baton Rouge Clinic, which is down the street here a little ways, is one of our Affinity Health Network providers. The nice thing about that network is it's available to our membership, and they have much lower copays. In many instances, they have no copay when they see one of those providers. Then we Then we have a Tier 2 network that is PHCS, which is a national network for those members who want to venture outside of our other networks. There is an additional copay associated with going to those Tier 2 networks, but it gives our membership access to just about any provider nationwide that they would want to see. So the way we tier our networks allows our membership some freedom. If they choose our narrow network, their copays are either non-existent or very low. If they go on our standard network, it's usual copays. And if they go to Tier 2, they pay a little more, but they got a lot of freedom. And that pretty much gives you a description of what we do, and you can probably see that it's a little different from other health plans. Thank you again for coming out for our ribbon cutting today, and we're very excited to be here.
We also have a couple of representatives today, I believe, our chamber representatives, Rebecca Harris and Karen Zito. Would you guys please come forward and say a few words?
Yeah, absolutely. I am Rebecca Harris. I am the Manager of Business Services at the Baton Rouge Area Chamber, and I just want to say on behalf of BRAC, our whole team, we are so thrilled to have a company like Vantage Health Plan grow right here in Baton Rouge. You're supporting our wonderful city, our wonderful region, and we can't wait to see you grow even further than that. So thanks for choosing Baton Rouge and supporting BRAC.
All right, without any further ado, let's roll out some ribbon and bring out the scissors.
2, 3. The doors are open.
What are the hours, days of operation?
8 to 5, Monday through Friday, and then also our telephone lines are open from 7 in the morning to 8 in the evening during the annual enrollments between October 15th and basically January 1st.
I hope that nothing but the best for Vantage here in Baton Rouge, and I look forward to seeing what they're going to do in the future here.
You can call our customer service line at 888-823-1910. Also, you can go to the Vantage website, vantagehealthplan.com, and get more information there.